If you hear these words, know this. It is not chance, but a mysterious resonance. Your soul, like a lost ship, sought this call, and finally, it has heard it. You feel it, do you not? That unexplainable premonition, a light yet persistent unease, a quiet whisper deep within your subconscious, insistently declaring that something grand is coming, something that will overturn your accustomed reality. Before we step into the heart of the mystery, into the sanctum sanctorum, you must make your choice. Your like is not mere fleeting approval, it is a powerful declaration of your true intention. And your subscription is your solemn entry into the ranks of those who do not seek the easy path, those who are not content with mere fragments of truth, who dare to lift the veil and peer where others fear to look. The truth that they so carefully conceal behind a dense curtain of news is in reality simple, but no less terrifying for it. The world as we know it is merely a fragile, precarious construct, artfully woven from deception, illusion, and outright falsehood. We all live within a kind of matrix, a vast, all-encompassing simulation created with one sole purpose, to keep our consciousness in unseen captivity. And now, as the cusp of 2026 dawns on the horizon, this very simulation begins to prepare for its most dramatic breakdown yet. A total, comprehensive shutdown. Many of us have heard of Nostradamus, of his cryptic prophecies that have seemingly imperturbably come true over centuries. But what if I were to reveal a secret to you? What if there exists a long-lost quatrain that could shed light on the impending catastrophe? This is not simply another prediction, it is rather an encoded instruction. This is not merely a faceless warning, it is perhaps the key to our survival. I speak of that very lost quatrain from the century 11, verse 93. For years it was believed to be irretrievably lost, destroyed, barely worth a second thought. But all of that was merely an expertly woven falsehood. In truth, it was a secret, guarded with unprecedented meticulousness. This small yet potent quatrain, alongside other seemingly entirely unrelated sources, coalesced into a disturbingly clear vision of events yet to unfold. It was discovered deep within the most hidden, forgotten archives of the Vatican, among dusty folios dating back to the 16th century. It was deciphered, yet its true meaning remained elusive, at least until recently. For years, I delved into the study of ancient manuscripts, tirelessly comparing them with the latest scientific data, with closed reports from the Roman Club, with leaks from the mysterious Chimera Protocol. I relentlessly sought patterns, unseen connections, weaving together the scattered threads of information. And finally, I found them. Consider for a moment the prophecies of Vanga filled with foreboding, the great darkening she spoke of enveloping the world, and the heavenly fire that she claimed would devour all. Now, turn your gaze to the ancient calculations of the Mayan civilization, to the completion of their calendar's great cycle, slated for 2024 to 2025, a time heralding the birth of a completely new era. And now, as if confirming these ancient predictions, appears this lost quatrain from Nostradamus. It speaks of the silence of the stars, of darkness descending from the heavens. This is no mere coincidence, no figment of imagination. It is rather a striking harmonic resonance, an echo of future events hanging in the air. This enigmatic quatrain reads, "When the sun sleeps and the earth stands still, nets shall fall and light will cease. 88 days will pass before the first rays break through the veil, and those unprepared shall be lost in eternal night." And remember, this is not a poetic metaphor, but a direct indication of the coming reality. This description is not merely of a local power outage, but of a true all-encompassing collapse. Scientists tend to explain this global phenomenon by solar cycles, powerful coronal mass ejections capable of disabling the entire world's energy grid. But this is just one superficial facet of what is happening. My own research into technocratic mysticism points to far deeper fundamental causes. Causes related to fractal patterns manifesting in geopolitical events, to the collapse of quantum probability, triggered by accumulated fear and pervasive ignorance. And of course, by the subtle yet powerful influence of solar cycles on the noosphere on our very collective consciousness. Recall that inexplicable, oppressive anxiety that tightens your throat around 3 o'clock in the morning, or that strange acute sense of alienation when you look at random unfamiliar faces on the street. This is not ordinary depression. Your soul is drowning in this imposed matrix, as if in tight captivity, and your inner compass, that faithful guide, beats desperately against the deaf walls of the prison built for you. And the coming shutdown, which is terrifying even to contemplate, is by no means the end of the journey. It is only the beginning of a stunning, sharp shock that perhaps will awaken you from your long slumber. But what if all these terrifying monsters, a succession of endless wars, all-consuming crises, frightening pandemics, are nothing more than ghostly shadows cast upon the walls of an ancient cave? What if the real, insidious tyrant enslaving you is actually looking at you from the depths of your own mirror? We have become so accustomed to looking for scapegoats somewhere outside, blaming the imperfect system, soulless governments, or other alien people. We meticulously build fragile crowns of glass, ephemeral, unreliable constructs of our inflated ego, and fearfully await their imminent shattering into fragments. We fill our inner, metal-like veins with the poisons of fear, ignorance, and excessive attachment to the material world, mistakenly taking this for reliable protection. The universe, you see, does not punish humanity, no. It merely purifies, burning away what has become poison to us, the poison of fear, ignorance, and material thirst. The coming shutdown, that great reset, it is not a punishment, but rather a life-saving cosmic surgical procedure designed to heal. It is not destruction, but transformation, a transition to a new level. This is the very moment when the illusion that has enveloped us will finally crumble, and we will be forced to look truth in the eyes, to confront reality head-on. Our own authentic reality. The prophets, they did not foresee a solitary individual, no. They envisioned an entire army of awakened souls, ready for a new dawn. They saw you, not merely as a part of an ancient prophecy, but as its living embodiment, its fulfillment. That very lost quatrain of Nostradamus is something far greater than a mere prediction. It is a true activation code, a key unlocking the door you have long sought. You have 88 days. This is precious time, allotted for you to rethink everything, to awaken from a long sleep. Now that your eyes are open, you cannot remain inactive. Your like is a bright flash of light shining across the entire network, calling and awakening. And your repost is a precious seed, carefully planted in the fertile soil of sleeping minds, giving rise to new ideas and awareness. By subscribing to us, you make a vow of loyalty, becoming part of our community. And if you feel ready to go further, our private club will become your reliable operational base where we can act together. Your support through Super Thanks is the unquenchable energy that fuels our shared flame in this unwavering battle against the encroaching darkness. Until we meet again, stay mindful, stay connected, and never stop questioning.